It's Week 18 of the 2027 season, and we'll see Keon Coleman. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Oilers and the Colts, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side,
here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Houston. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led out by the former Buckeye, their rookie quarterback out of Ohio State.
really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. That is Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle, in there for the sack. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
So got it. The tight end comes in motion. Second down. Jackson. Quick throw. Taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Back to throw. Jackson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Right back to him on first down. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Jackson. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The Colts about to kick this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The Oilers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. You can see he enters the final week as the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. They'll look to throw. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Here's Matt Araiza now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. That's into traffic, but taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Jackson now. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Oilers offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter, and they might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. They'll begin here on the ground. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. First down for Houston.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Colts offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Again, it's Jackson. Right back to Moore, another grab. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Moore going in motion. To the air one more time with Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Handoff here, up the middle. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second down. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Jackson up top again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Little's kick is good. And the Colts will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Oilers offense ready to take over once again. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And he's going to be about a yard short of the first, getting it up to the 36. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Dulcich now brought in motion. He'll try and run here with Bigsby. A gain there of 15. First down for Houston.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. We'll go down as an incompletion. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This is fielded inside the 5. The Colts offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Second and 11. Moore going in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. Godwin working the right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. He'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Dulcich. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Oilers will take a 6-3 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where it was the visiting Panthers who were able to come in and get one on the road. Christian McCaffrey, a touchdown run in the victory. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Colts offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Holding offense.
Second down. Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. 3rd and short. Jackson. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
The Colts about set to punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Bigsby. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They get 16 on that connection. 1st down for Houston.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Dulcich now brought in motion. Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Jamal Hill there for the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Quick throw, taken in, and he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? From out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Give up the middle, and the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Here's 3rd and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they're going to run, and it's Bigsby. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the
Dulcich now brought in motion. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
a loss of 2 yards.
3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Oilers now set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The visitors' offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And this is where we stand. Final weekend of the regular season is upon us. And we'll know the brackets and the seedings for the postseason end of the night. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. On play action, here's, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
On third down, Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And now here comes the punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Looking downfield for Coleman. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Off play action. He'll set. The blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
They'll run with Bigsby, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a screen set up for Bigsby.
Complete to
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on third down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Jackson now on 2nd down. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To the air one more time with Jackson. A throw right side is intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them and you're able to extend that lead.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
All right, so ultimately, it's a successful play. That's a win for the defense. But that was very close, Mike, to being a 4-point swing. So instead of the offense securing 2 points on that try, if he's able to secure that interception and take it the other way, he would have gotten 2 points for the defense.
He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to...
In trouble, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. To throw is Jackson. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries. even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often, the days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
He'll run. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Third and long for Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Now Jackson. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now a timeout for injury. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Second down, Jackson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Back to throw, Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Oilers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, here's Bigsby, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. This one all but over. Here's third down. Third down, they go with Bigsby. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.